By 2026, the low-altitude economy has moved past speculative 3D renders into physical, real-world operations. United States leaders like Joby Aviation are currently flying their FAA-conforming test aircraft, proving their designs under the eyes of regulators. Archer is matching that pace by securing spots in the White House-backed Integration Pilot Program, aiming to lock in early commercial launch across 10 states. These technical and regulatory milestones signal that the experimental phase of the industry is over. In the U.S. market, survival is now tied to production readiness and massive capital. In the United Kingdom, Vertical Aerospace is struggling to keep up, currently ranked 9th in the industry. They are recovering from the crash of a prior prototype, a setback that contributed to delaying the certification of their updated Valo aircraft until at least 2028. Despite these operational delays, Vertical holds a significant asset: 1,500 pre-orders from the world's largest aviation companies. Their order book includes a commitment from American Airlines, providing a direct link to the major hubs of the United States. This network spans 4 continents and includes strategic partnerships with Japan Airlines to secure a foothold in the Asian market. Vertical Aerospace has built a global customer network that vastly outpaces their current internal flight testing progress. For a U.S. company to establish global airline relationships and physical infrastructure from scratch requires years of negotiation and billions of dollars in capital. Currently, companies like Joby and Archer are geographically bottlenecked, expanding outward from single U.S. hubs at a high cost per route. Acquiring Vertical Aerospace bypasses this bottleneck. A single transaction places a 1,500 aircraft global network into the hands of an American manufacturer. Contrast that strategic reach with Vertical's current financial position. While they've secured an $850 million funding package, they only have $160 million in immediate working capital to fund their certification. Vertical is currently asset-rich but cash-starved. For a well-funded competitor, they represent a shortcut to global scale that is cheaper than building it themselves. In February 2024, Archer Aviation launched a patent infringement lawsuit against Vertical, targeting their aerodynamic designs and battery systems. A protracted legal battle places immense pressure on Vertical's dwindling cash runway, siphoning off funds meant for aircraft development. The strategic logic for the aggressor is clear. A multi-year court battle is expensive, but can devalue a rival enough to make a buyout more attractive. A buyout provides 3 instant results. It absorbs Vertical's technology, eliminates a European competitor, and ends the litigation immediately. In this industry, patent lawsuits can be used as a strategic tool to weaken a target's financial health before a takeover. The eVTOL market is entering a phase of corporate consolidation. It mirrors the early 1900s auto industry, when independent startups condensed into the Big Three. We already see this playbook in action with Boeing, which provided the capital to fully absorb Wisk Aero and its autonomous flight technology. In 2026, success in this market is determined more by capital reserves than by the specifics of rotor design. Vertical Aerospace is facing significant certification delays, and they may never operate their Valo aircraft as an independent company. Their 1,500 global pre-orders are the primary asset that makes them a target for absorption by a larger U.S. manufacturer. Vertical Aerospace's ultimate legacy in the industry may be providing the network that allows a U.S. titan to establish a global eVTOL monopoly.